The 5 skills required to build any trick. This is the basics for freestyle snowboarding. This video introduces the 5 basics for freestyle snowboarding, which can build on any snowboarding trick. Any sport will have basics, like how the basics for soccer are passing, receiving, and dribbling. Freestyle snowboarding also has basics. Here are the 5 fundamental skills for freestyle snowboarding that have been analyzed and picked up from the world's top riders. Turning, jumping, spinning, buttering, switch riding. Now let's get started. People typically only focus on the main part when they see a trick. But I as a coach watch tricks carefully right from the approach. So when I analyze performance, I watch the whole process from drop-in to landing. I will also break down the trick into 4 phases: the approach, the takeoff, the main part of the trick, and the landing. Now let's see what skills we need and why we need the basics in each phase. Turning. Turns are needed on the approach and after landing to get a solid base for the trick. Most of the time, while riding, the snowboard remains in contact with the snow, even when we are riding in the park, so having solid turning skills is a must. The approach is a first process in performing a trick and needs to be done properly or the rest of the trick will be incorrect. For example, if your base is weak while approaching, everything after this, like your takeoff, the main part of your trick, and the landing will be messed up. Just imagine trying to jump off loose rope compared to jumping off solid ground. Which is easier? Solid ground, right? That is why strong turning skills while riding the slopes must be learned first to get a strong base of support. Jumping. This skill is used to release the board from the ground. It is used in the takeoff phase. When either jumping or jibbing, the snowboard must be lifted up off the ground in order to perform a trick. You can release the board from the ground without jumping if the trick is just straight air or the jib item is set lower than the lip. This technique is called coasting. However, in most cases, we should add pop to perform a trick. For example, if you generate spins without jumping, your board will start skidding before leaving the jump, causing you to lose speed and not allowing you to reach the landing. To take off safely and make tricks easier, we should add a jump when performing tricks. I will introduce 3 different ways to jump. Pop. Pop or popping means jumping with both feet, a very natural move for all of us as humans. Let's start on flat ground, without the snowboard first. Stand with both feet apart as if standing on the board. Jump 5 to 10 times to find your center of balance while facing forward. Now do the same while facing right and then left. Now let's jump with the board attached. Due to having the extra weight strapped to your legs, your jumps may be quick and small. But try jumping high with a relaxed and consistent movement. After jumping off the ground, try lifting your knees up while making sure to keep your snowboard flat. Okay, now try jumping on a gentle slope. The only difference to the flat ground is that there is an incline this time. You can repeat the same process we went through on flat ground. Start jumping small to check your balance. Check your toe to heel, nose to tail, and rotational balance. Then, when you think you are ready, try to jump higher. Now, find a snowball or line in the course in front of you and try to jump over it. Ollie. It's well known as a skateboarding trick where you only pop with the back foot, but with a snowboard, you can pop off the back foot and the tail of the board. By popping off the tail, you can jump higher using the board's flex than you can by popping off of both feet. Let's start on a flat surface. Stand with the board attached to both feet. Face the direction you will be riding. Push the board forward as far as you can while keeping your upper body straight. Now pop straight up using your back leg. At the same time, bring your front foot up. Try to keep your upper body straight by keeping your back elbow and shoulder up high. Your head angle can control your upper body angle, so try not to look too far away from you or too close in front of you. After popping off of the tail of your board, suck up your back knee. If your upper body is upright and straight, both your feet will automatically come back under your hip, allowing you to easily land on both feet. Try standing up straight right after your feet touch the ground. That way, you can create more pressure to make a strong base of support. If you landed on your back foot, it is because your upper body is leaning back after popping. If you landed on your front foot, it is because your weight is not on your back foot enough before popping, or you might be leaning too much towards your front foot. Now try this ollie on a gentle slope. Start with a small ollie to check and adjust your balance. Check toe to heel, nose to tail, and rotational balance as well. When you think you're ready, try to ollie higher. Now, find snowball or line on the course in front of you and try to ollie over it. Just for your reference, on jumps which are shaped as a steep uphill slope, try to ollie more with the back foot, not off the tail. Because it's an uphill, an actual ollie will be hard to perform. On a downhill slope, it's easy to do an ollie because you can put your weight on the tail and still stand straight naturally. Since the situation will be reversed on a park jump, it would be harder to perform an ollie. Remember, pop off the back foot instead of an actual ollie on park jumps and side hits, which have an uphill slope.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and feel free to leave your comments below. Learn the world's best scientific coaching method based on coaching national level athletes. Watch all our tutorials by subscribing to the online training program from our website. Snowboard Dojo Wiz, your snowboard coach from Canada.